Today, I'm going to be talking about the things in my setup I regret buying. The first thing has to be this monitor here. It's the MSI G271, it's 27 inches and 144Hz, which is actually very good. However, I use it as a second monitor since I've upgraded to 240Hz. The main reason I regret this is because it cost over £160, which is so expensive for 144Hz. For reference, I got my 244Hz monitor for £150. It would have made sense for me to buy it since I was using the Xbox Series S. However, I bought it after selling another 144Hz monitor, and so it genuinely made zero sense. Instead, what I would have done is either stuck with the first 144Hz monitor I bought, or just saved up to a 240Hz monitor so I wasn't left with a massive dent in my wallet and an extra monitor. The next thing I regret buying is this keyboard. This is the RK61, and as a keyboard, it's not too bad. However, the switches I got with it don't feel good at all. It was fairly cheap, coming in at only £50. However, I did upgrade it to a GK61 shortly after. I also already owned a HyperX Alloy TKL with cherry red, which in my opinion sounds so much better than both of these keyboards, and I would be using it right now, but it is broken. I'm also thinking of buying the Apex Pro TKL now anyways, so yeah, it was a stupid purchase. Here, what I would have done is either stuck with the HyperX keyboard or saved up for the Apex Pro, since I would at least have a keyboard I'll use for ages and not be another £50 short. The third thing I regret buying has to be this headset. This headset is from SteelSeries, it's called the Arctis 7, and it is wireless, which is pretty good, but for £100, it was definitely not a good choice. Honestly, no matter what anyone tells me, for gaming, I don't think sound quality is a massive deal. The difference between a headset for say £40 compared to one for £100 is so minimal. I genuinely don't see the difference at all, so I don't think it's worth spending a lot on a headset. Comfort is the only thing I'll say is worth it. However, I would just buy some cheap earphones instead, since firstly, they don't ruin your hair, and they're much cheaper. I also think a headset just looks way too bulky on me. I don't know why, I just hate the way it looks. So if this one breaks, I'll definitely be buying some earphones. The microphones on most headsets as well are shocking. They're good enough for voice chat, but for £100, there's no way this is worth it. And as well as that, I have to use it wired for my Xbox anyway, so it's literally just a waste. And the fourth and final thing I regret buying is this glorious XXL mousepad. Don't get me wrong, this mousepad has got pretty good glide. It works perfectly if you need as much mouse space as possible, and it comes in at a fair price. However, for me, I want my mousepad to actually add something to my setup aesthetically, and this mousepad just didn't do that. It's all black, meaning it's a very boring design, and also the fact that it's 120 by 60 centimeters mean it would cover like almost all of my desk, which I would hate on a mousepad. So that's why I actually went and upgraded it to this mousepad here, which is from ID Gaming. This mousepad is 90 by 40 centimeters, which for me is the perfect size for a mousepad, and it also came in at £10 cheaper. However, if I could go back, what I would have done, honestly, is gone on Temu and just bought one of those £10 ones. I've actually done that anyway, and I'm planning to replace a £10 mousepad for this one, which was £30. Thank you so much for watching. Comment what you've got in your setup that you regret buying. Oh, and also like and subscribe.